Capricorn, hi. So this is going to be a reading for June 20th through the 26th. And I'll take a look into your recent past, your current energies, and your immediate future. And then I'll close it off with a couple of cards from the universe for you. And these are general readings, so they may not resonate for all of you. If they do, there is an extended at the end of the video. You can check out all the info about that in the description box below if you want. Now let's see, Cappy. Cappy. Ooh, there's your whole reading right there. Let's see what fell off here. Okay. The overall energy for the reading, the Queen of Swords. I mean, it's a good energy, straightforward kind of an energy. It lacks a little bit of emotions there, so I don't know what's going on with this Queen of Swords yet until we clarify. But for now, it's one of those clear-cut, you know, from a logical standpoint, kind of an energy that comes through for you. In the recent past, the Judgment, the Three of Wands, the Star. I feel like you've gone through a lot to figure out what it is that you want, and I feel like even when you thought you knew it, I don't think that was it. It's like I'm seeing you go through this transformative kind of an energy, and then it took a while for you to get to where you need to be, or to where you really wanted to be, to where your soul wanted to be, not you, the mind Cappy, right? Like, I want to do this, and then that wasn't necessarily what was good for you, but you still wanted to do it, and you thought, why isn't it working out? Because I want to do it. Because it wasn't that. But something came through here by the looks of it that matches you after this period of time of healing, you know? Kind of like getting to the root of yourself, and then something shows up and it's like, oh, wait a minute, this was it. You know, it wasn't what I thought I wanted necessarily. And I don't know exactly if you achieved that, but it was definitely paving the way towards that, this whole transformation that you've been through. And I feel like you're still going through it, but there was a big one that shows up here for you. Which was supposed to lead you to where you needed to go in terms of your desires. In the current situation, the Fool, the Chariot, the Sun, three major arcanas, and big ones and positive ones in the way that they're mixing up together here. I feel like you're open towards something here, big time open, and it's just kind of leading you towards happiness. It's like, I don't know how to explain it. I just see this blast of energy, which is feeling freaking amazing, and you're in it. So I don't know. All I can say about this is you're open to whatever's happening here, which is supposed to lead to happiness. In the immediate future, the Death card, the Two of Cups, the Two of Pentacles. There's indecisions here. If it shows up as, oh my God, I'm ending something, or I'm cutting something off with somebody, I don't see it necessarily that way. I see it more as an indecision around, why are there so many? Hold on. 4 robins right in front of my window here. 4. 5. What the hell is going on in my yard? Well, I cut the grass, but I cut the grass 2 days ago. I don't know. 5, 6. Keep on coming. Anyways, so it would translate normally in you're cutting something off. I don't get it that way. With the Two of Pentacles here, I'm kind of getting it as, yeah, maybe consciously you are, okay, I'm ending this. But then you fall into this place of, I can't decide. I don't know what's up, you know? So I don't know what this is about. 6 robins. And they're coming closer and closer to this room. They're jumping, they're looking at me, they're jumping. Hey, Robins. I think they're baby robins. 1, 2, 3, 4 of them are baby robins. Yeah, look at those wings of them not being formed. Probably the parents are teaching them to look for food, I think. They're so cute. Alright. Okay. Queen of Swords. Let's see. The Tower, the King of Wands, the Knight of Wands. So the way you're showing me you is you're very passionate inside about something, but for some reason you're putting that aside. You're like, you know what, let's give this a rest. Let's kind of go with what makes sense, let's stay in the mind, let's make it look good, let's, buy the book kind of a thing. Okay. I feel like you fear that your passion is going to ruin things or something like that. And I don't think that's the case. I mean, a healthy dosage of passion, of course, it's welcome. But for some reason, you're choosing to put that aside, to put how you truly feel aside, and then go by the book, the rules of who knows what kind of book. Okay. It is true that the energies are showing up very spiked. So because of that, you could be feeling that. And because of that, you might feel like, oh my God, I don't want to get carried away by how I feel. I would. To be honest, I would, because it feels amazing. But it's a choice. Let's do the Judgment card in the recent past. Page of Wands, Knight of Pentacles, the Justice card. Yeah, I mean, you're so naive as you're stepping into this energy of, let me look into myself. Let me start shifting, transforming. Let me figure myself out here. As you're entering it, then it seems like you're gaining some sort of momentum, but it's slow. It's kind of like, okay, let's take it one day at a time. Like you took your time with it, and it's okay. Nobody was rushing you anyway. It feels like it took a while for you to fall into that place of balance, through this probably turmoil of whatever was happening here, because, transformation is not easy. It's a roller coaster. So that's why I kind of see an extended period of time here until you get to either figuring out what it is that you want, or what it is that you want coming through and just kind of meeting you halfway, where you didn't even necessarily know you were wanting that. Let's do the Star in the recent past. The Three of Swords, the Death card, the Eight of Wands. Okay. Okay, so in the past, when you wanted something, it turned out in pain. And that left a mark, that left a wound for you. So I feel like at some point you just stopped pursuing what you truly wanted. There may have been conversations about this with someone. You may have gotten help around it. But it definitely left a mark. It definitely left a wound for you. This whole desire of wanting something. Maybe to your self-worth. Like I don't deserve it. It's not for me. I don't know. But whatever it is, I feel like it left a mark. And this kind of falls into your healing path there. So I kind of see you going through this wound and healing it, or trying to heal. Let's do the Fool in the current situation. The Four of Cups, the Seven of Pentacles, the High Priestess. Something's happening here where I feel like you are being led by your intuition, and you are listening to your intuition, and something's growing. You're making something happen here. Now you're showing up a little bit disappointed, kind of like, oh man, I should have figured things out earlier, or I should have done this earlier, or there's a lack of patience through it, because the energy from the inside comes in as, let's go, let's do, let's, open up, take risks, take chances, because you got to understand, when you did shift, when you did start to really figure out who you are and what you want, the soul wants to go out there and be open to experiences, and it's coming from a new place, and from that chop place inside of you, I can understand your frustration of, should have figured this one out earlier. No, You know, there's a time and a place for everything. But I do feel you're being led by your intuition here, and it's helping you grow something, which is quite interesting. I don't know what that's tied up to. Could be work, could be anything. The banging in the background, that's Juno chasing a fly, and then Kai is joining her. And Felix is here not minding them. For the Chariot, you get the Wheel of Fortune, the Page of Cups, the Ten of Cups. Okay, so things are starting to mellow down a little bit in this Queen of Swords energy. So I do feel like, it almost feels like there's the need to open up a little bit more from your heart, which I feel like it's happening. And I feel like it's an overnighter kind of thing. Like you wake up one day and you're like, huh, starting to feel something. It feels a little more, you know, rather than I think I should do this. I think. Let's do the Sun. Eight of Swords, Ten of Pentacles, Five of Swords. But then the mind tries to come in again. Kind of saying to you, you know what, you just got to stay practical. Practicality will bring you happiness. Logic will bring you happiness. And, you know, when you hear that, it doesn't make sense, does it? And you know that. But for some reason, your mind tries to tell you, okay, here's the plan. For us to be happy, we have to... No, you just have to feel. So whatever your mind tells you, it's coming in as deceptive. It's coming in as there's no plan for happiness. It just is, you know? So it's quite interesting how you're starting to overthink things the minute you start to make a plan for happiness. Let's do the Death card in the immediate future. Queen of Wands, Six of Wands, Six of Swords. There's something showing up. There's an energy that's showing up that's coming towards you. It feels passionate. It feels good. I don't see you taking it, though. I see you kind of like... It's not one of those things where someone's showing up in front of you and you're like, no, thank you, you know, we'll talk later or whatever. It's not that. It's kind of like you're minding your own business, you know, living your own life, doing your own thing, and then there's this brushing kind of an energy that passes by you and you're like, yeah, I see it. And then still kind of keeping on doing whatever it is that you're doing. So you do recognize it, but you're not giving it anything, basically. Which is showing up as, yeah, not interested, you know? So I don't know what kind of energy this is. A brushing kind. Let's do the Two of Cups in the immediate future, the Page of Pentacles, the Ace of Cups, the Hierophant. I kind of get the sense that this energy has potential for something quite big. And it is tied up to love. No. You know, don't go and live your life with, oh, where is it? Where is it? I don't want to miss it. Even if you do miss it, like you're showing up here, it's going to come back. If it's meant for you, it's going to come back. But right now, I'm kind of getting the potential for it. And it's a good potential. Has love, has depth, has all sorts of good things. And also, it may have the potential to teach you certain things, you know? So, quite interesting. Let's do the Two of Pentacles. But I feel like you're laser focused on something. It could be work. And you're not taking this energy into consideration. I don't know. For now. For the Two of Pentacles, you get the Ten of Swords, the Seven of Swords, the Nine of Wands. Okay. Yeah, that's why you're falling into a place of, I don't know, about this energy, about, you know, your path, about all sorts of things kind of intertwining, because you do have the tendency to dismiss something. You know, if you have this to do, whatever comes from the side, it's like, go away. I don't want to look at you. And what's interesting this time around, you're showing me an energy of, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that anymore. Yes, I have my intention. Yes, I have my focus here. Yes, I have my, but I might miss parts, you know, that surround me, all sorts of experience that surround me, and I don't want to do that. So that's why you're kind of falling into a place of, because maybe in the past you kept on doing that, you know, you're focused on this and you missed all sorts of things around you. for right now, you're showing me a place of, you know what, I'll keep my eye open. I'll try my best to not reject whatever's coming in when I'm focused on something else, and we'll see how that goes. So it's kind of interesting that you're showing me that, because it does look like a change within you. Let's see what the universe has to close it off. Six of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles, Four of Wands. Dude, did you fall or did you jump for a fly? Dum, dum, dum. I don't know, it looks good. For now, it looks good. On your side, it looks like you're in a stable place for yourself where everything around you seems balanced because you created that and you keep on creating that. And there's a commitment tied up to you. Now, I see this commitment tied up to you more energetically than anything. It could be physical. But for now, I'm kind of seeing the energies kind of coming in together in a beautiful, balanced way for you. So it's quite interesting. I love this reading. You know. Anyways, that's what I have for you. Hope this helped, and I'll see you next time. Bye.